Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Sports at thesuburban.com for this weekly segment. All right, Mark, let's start with the Jeux de Montréal.
Yeah, the Olympics were not the only games going on because in a renewed format adapted to the reality of 2021, the Jeux de Montréal returned for the 44th edition. Now, it's organized by Sports Montreal, and this sports festival usually brings together several thousand young kids aged between 6 and 12. And this time around, they offered virtual and real challenges. And the event started back in April, and it runs through August. And as part of the virtual past sports challenges, kids were invited to complete exciting virtual challenges that allowed them to try at home or outside around 20 sports that were presented by the ambassadors of the Games of Montreal. Now, they would identify their delegation in which they reside on the island of Montreal, and they accumulated points, which allowed the ranking of the delegations at the end of June. Then, in addition, a big contest was organized among the children who took part in the challenges of virtual past sports. Now, starting in July, the Montreal Games animation team started to visit various summer day camps in order to bring the magic of the games to life for the kids. And introductions to sports, educational activities, sports demonstrations, and surprises of all kinds were the order of the day when they made the visit. So also among the ambassadors were Patrice Bernier, once again was the spokesperson for the event, as well as Montreal West's Dorothy Yeats doing the wrestling segment, and a recent guest on your show, Saint Laurent Jacqueline Simoneau, artistic swimmer. Now, at the end, totaling it all up, was NDG, Côte-de-Neige NDG coming in first with 13 banners, 13 gold and 11 silver medals. Montreal North was second with 7 banners, 7 gold, 10 silver, and 4 bronze. And Outremont closed out in third place with 4 banners, 4 gold, and 2 silvers. It's a great event. So glad it was back for the kids. Just a multitude of sports get tried at it.
Very cool. Elsewhere, a wish granted.
Yeah. On Thursday, 17-year-old Mallory Willette had a wish fulfilled thanks to Isabelle Etier and her Femme de Hockey platform. Now, Mallory, who has never played organized hockey, wanted to attend M18 AAA hockey camp as a goalie. Now, she emailed Isabelle, who put the wheels in motion, and the Amos Forestiers issued an invitation to their pre-camp. So since Thursday until today, Mallory is being put through her paces as a goalie and is the only female in camp with the guys up in Amos. Now, to prepare for the camp, she did an off-ice session with Cathy Desjardins, who was a former CWHL player with the Calgary Inferno. And, be careful what you wish for. But, it takes a lot of gut to try something for the first time, but let alone being a goalie.
Right. Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's finish on the course here, Mark.
Well, golfers of all ages and skill levels will have a unique opportunity to improve their game this Wednesday afternoon, thanks to a live stream clinic being presented by Lisa Longball Vluswick. Now, Longball will host a 75-minute clinic touching on several aspects of the game, and it's being presented by Le Versant Golf Center in collaboration with Callaway Golf. Now, Longball is an 8-time Canadian national long stroke champion and to date holds the Canadian women's record for the longest tee shot at 350 yards, 2 feet, 2 inches. She is also a champion of the Long Drivers of America circuit and runs her Lisa Longball School for Women in Canada and the States. Now, taking part is very simple. The live broadcast will run from 3 to 4:15 on Wednesday, August 11th. So to view, just subscribe to the Golf Le Versant Facebook page, Centre de Golf Le Versant, register for the event, and then connect a few minutes before the event to see it live, and maybe add some yards and take off a few strokes to your game.
Yeah, 352 yards. That's about what Dave is at when he gets out on the course with his buddies. Sports at thesuburban.com is the email address for Mark or for this segment or the newspaper, The Suburban. It is Weekend Game Plan here on TSN 690. Your Sports Center update is next. On the other side, are the Canadians done this offseason? Our hockey insider Dave Pagnotta checks in next.